Hi guys, Ace here. Today I'll be counting down my top 10 favorite middle evolution Pokemon. Now to qualify for this list, each Pokemon has to be at least my second favorite of its evolutionary line. If it was my least favorite, it would defeat the purpose of being on this list. Also, every Pokemon on this list has to have significant features unique to its stage. Sadly, this means no Magneton or Clang, since they're basically just their pre-evolutions with more stuff added. So without further ado, let's get to the list! Number 10, Gothorita. The cute little goth girl that looks like it's from a Tim Burton movie. Number 9, Bayleef. Though I may not like it as much as its pre-evolution Chikorita, it's not a bad evolution for it either. It keeps most of the cuteness of Chikorita while adding a sense of maturity, and you just gotta love the slash-fic-worthy relationship between Ash and his Bayleef in the anime. Number 8, Servine. Like Bayleef, I do slightly prefer its previous evolution, but you gotta admit it's still pretty sleek. I also think Servine is somewhat underrated, being constantly overshadowed by its meme and fanfic fodder evolutionary counterparts. Number 7, Jigglypuff. In my opinion, the cutest of its evolutionary line, Jigglypuff wasn't even an evolved Pokemon until Generation 2 when its baby form, Igglybuff, was introduced, which I'm not a fan of, by the way. In any case, I've always loved Jigglypuff, being the second Pokemon I ever got a plushie of. And unlike the previous Pokemon on this list, Jigglypuff gets all the love it rightfully deserves. From its hilarious recurring role in the early seasons of the anime to the fact that it's the only Pokemon besides Pikachu to be in all 5 Super Smash Bros. Games. Speaking of which, number 6, Pikachu. I'm sure everyone saw this one coming, seeing that it's the star of my intro and my Pokesona on DeviantArt. I originally wasn't that crazy about Pikachu, much preferring its pre-evolution Pichu. But then, like with Chikorita, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team happened. Since then, I've always thought if I could choose what Pokemon I'd want to be, it'd always be a coin flip between Pikachu and Lucario. On a side note, I've been drawing cosplay Pikachu on DeviantArt long before it was a thing. Number 5, Togetic. Togetic almost made my top 10 cutest Pokemon video. The only reason it didn't is because the only plushie I have of it is this little one I made out of felt and it's falling apart. But personally, I would have been happy if Togetic stayed as Togepi's final form, especially considering the hideous third stage we did get. Number 4, Kirlia. Kirlia is like Gothorita, only cuter. Plus it reminds me of my favorite Sonic character. I should probably do a list for that someday too. Number 3, Quilava. Like I said in my top 10 cutest Pokemon video, Quilava is one of the most fan-drawn Pokemon on DeviantArt, and for good reason. I personally think Quilava is far cuter than either of its other forms, with the added bonus of its epic hairdo. Eat that, Ambor's Firebeard. Quilava has a fire mohawk. Number 2, Marill. Like Jigglypuff, Marill is a perfectly cute Pokemon that didn't need a pre-evolution or a type change. In Pokemon Silver and Crystal, Marill was part of my team from almost the very beginning, and I always gave her an Everstone so that she never had to become that water rabbit monstrosity. And my number 1 favorite middle evolution Pokemon is Braixen! What can I say? I'm a furry, and Braixen is like the ultimate furry Pokemon. It has a freaking dress made of fur. Plus it's also a witch, so it's like the Pokemon version of Hermione Granger. And if any of you disagree with my number 1 pick, talk to the paw. Now watch that become an internet meme. Oh, wait, it already is. Well, that's my list for today. If any of you have any suggestions, comment down below and you might just get a mention in one of my videos. So until next time, bye.